Today I wanted to talk about the song Sleeping Monkey by the band Phish. It's a real nice, pretty tune. Pretty simple, just some chord stuff going on in there mainly, and some string picking. So it's in the key of C, starts with that strum, and then this picking. So that's a walk down to the A minor, and then walk down from the A minor, G, F, E, B flat, A, G. So all together really quick. So what's happening there is you got the C major, right? And then you're strumming those middle four strings and then walking down. So you're taking that C and you're going a half step down to the natural 7, which is the B, and you're keeping your first finger on that C, so it's kind of like C over B to your A minor. Then you're doing A minor, continue walking down, it's going from that A to the G, A, G, and so that's kind of like an A minor over G to an F major, and then F major, that open E, so then to this B flat, and then like a B flat over A, back to your C, or to your G, sorry. So there's some cool stuff, it's really just walking down, boom, 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 then it comes up, boom, 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 So really it follows that bass line there, and then, kind of pedals those strings in between. I think I'll go outside, or something like that. Right? The feeling's not the same. In fact, it's getting pretty tame. Not that great anymore. It goes on like that. So that's the whole verse, and then it comes with the chorus there. It's just like the verse, I think, for 3 verses, and then the chorus to the C. Home on the range, why'd you send my monkey on the train? So it does like a G7 there, a G to a G7. The day that back to see you arrived, my sleeping F monkey is revived. See, but you sent him home on the train to the C. So pretty simple, right? C to a G, and it kind of walks down to that G7 right there, then back to C, then to F, C, G, C. Home on the range, why'd you send my monkey on the train? The day that you arrived, my sleeping monkey is revived, but you sent him home on the train. It just does that over and over, and then Page does this kind of walk down for the solo. Wow, something, I don't know really what it is. And then they come in with the guitar solo, and the guitar solo mainly just solos over that chorus, So that's all the key of C there. But there is this kind of cool thing that's happening where Page is throwing in this diminished chord there. That's an F sharp diminished, and he's doing, so you got the C. Why'd you send my monkey on the train? C, F sharp diminished, C, G, C. So that right there, you hear that in the jam, and that's really, you know, kind of throws in a different chord there, so you got to kind of play around that when you're soloing. So it's like, you know, you're in that C major, you know, and a lot of times TREY will start by bending up to that third note of the scale. So here's C, here's your 1, 2, 3, so C, G, C, to your F, to that raised, you know, F sharp there for that diminished, and then back to C, to G, C. So like, you know, a lot of times when I'm soloing, it's mainly just you're hearing it, but if you really want to think about it, when I do think about it, I'm seeing the chords, I'm hearing the chords, and then I'm making my phrases built around those chords, right? So like C, and a lot of times, you know, I love this major scale right there. So I'll be kind of hanging out there for that C a lot. And then I always think, where's the closest sort of G structure, you know, and there's a G right here. So like, you're still in that C, you know, major scale, major mode, but you kind of want to reference those G's, like the 1, 3, and 5 of the G, right? 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. You know, but you can still be still in that C. And then when it goes to F, the closest F is here, right? You're still in C, but you might want to hit that F, you know. And then when it goes to that F sharp, like you really want to hit that F sharp right there, right there, or right there, right? And then come back to the C. Maybe that G right there to the C. Let me see about looping it here. I got to put my headphones on so I can hear it. And let's loop this thing here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I missed it. Right, C here. G, back to C. F sharp, G, C. sharp, G. So yeah, something like that, you know, and then the end is a. Which is just a major walk down, right? Starting on the 4 there, you know. So if you were to do it here, there's your 1, your 4. So, you know, the three patterns I love when, you know, picking the major scale is this right here, based off of this chord here. So C here, and I see the 1 there, and I like to slide up to that 3. So go on 1, 2, 3. So it's all kind of based around, you know, that. Right? You know, and I'm not always thinking just the chord shape or the scale shape. I'm really using my ear to hear that stuff. You know, you hear that. You know, something like that. So that's the first one, based around here. And then right up to here, right? And I'm kind of staying in this box here. Whoops. And then that leads it up to here. So you're 1, 2, 3. There's your 3. And your 1 here, you know. And that's based around this chord, which I use a lot, you know. So those 3, you know, covers most of the neck, and then when it switches to a different chord, you just use those same 3 for, you know, the different chords. So when it goes to F, you got here, you got here, and here, right? F, 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 and then G, G, and G. So I really feel like those 3 shapes, and, you know, learning the scales around those chords right there, and then learning the arpeggios around those chords, like you can do a lot of stuff with just that. So, you know, that's my take on Sleeping Monkey. Just remember to try, you know, aim to get that F sharp in there when you can. When it goes to F, F, and then F sharp, and then, or something like that. Beautiful song. Sleeping Monkey by the band Phish. Hope you learned something today. If you got any questions, just ask them in the comments. If you ever want to sign up for lessons with me, you can do so at joshpearson.org/lessons. I love teaching. I teach remotely as well, so if you're not in the wonderful city of Austin, Texas, this must be the place. we could do it remotely. But yeah, you know, I appreciate all y'all support. Thanks again. Have a beautiful day.